Our conditions remaining bullish in this bull market, sitting at a bull market rank of 26.90, continuing to see some softness in momentum as we're pulling back and flirting with that trending range, and also breadth pulling back inside of this location. Also, sentiment not quite as weak, but also not strong as well. It should be towards the upper end of this range during a move like this. We're also seeing buy-sell ratio continue to show some weakness here, 0.90, so less than 1, where bears are gaining control. We're also seeing momentum here on sentiment starting to curl back over again after having been in these elevated areas. So there are a few things here internally to be aware of and be slight concerns here. But let's take a look at S&P 500 locations. We've got 572 as support. We've got 586 as resistance areas. Currently, we'll watch to see if this maintains, if we can get a breakout to the upside, or if we're going to start to test some of these lower areas. This consolidation just keeps getting tighter and tighter right here over this last 4 or 5 trading days. If we take a look at bonds, still a topic of conversation here as we're seeing interest rates move back up. We're seeing these bond prices continue to slide. That's the long-term bond TLT. Also seeing the short-term bond SHY continuing to show some weakness here. We'll see if it can hold this 82.38 range, or if it's going to break down and make a trip down there to 82.10. Let's look at sectors. Continuing to see kind of a mixed bag with sectors. We're seeing 4 in the buy range, 3 in the sell range, and we've got the rest in that hold range. So you can see really just a lot of mixed signals across the board for different industries. Seeing the strength here in consumer service, tech, financials, transportation, and the weakest in healthcare, energy, and consumer goods. Talking about energy, let's jump over and take a look at USO. Let's look at gold first, continuing to have its historic run up another 1%, and silver also following along here, creating new highs or close to new highs, certainly in that overall uptrend with SLV. And then USO in the ETF for oil continuing to show weakness, but some potential support at these levels. It's at that zone where it could see some demand coming in, but at the same time, we're also seeing just significant weakness if we come out here a little bit longer term, go out to that 1 year, 2 year perspective and see if there is some support, significant support. You can see we're just at the bottom end of this range over the last couple of years, and that's not necessarily a bad thing overall in the economy right now. Let's jump over and take a look at some muscle stocks to consider today. A couple to point out. We've got HNST. I'm going to go back into the 6-month time frame. Nice confirmation bar, not quite to that momentum range, increasing volume. HNST in that consumer product space. Also seeing some gold names starting to pop in here. You've got Harmony Gold, HRMY, which had a big move yesterday, and we're seeing that across some other gold names. Oh, that's Harmony Bioscience, or HR. That's HRMY. We want this one. We don't want that one, although that was a pretty nice pattern. We're seeing HMY, so right above it, HMY Gold, nice move higher, retracement, pulling back in that 1131 range. And then another stock I wanted to point out was Meta. Meta, expensive stock, $500, almost $600 a share, but finding some support, confirmation bar in big tech yesterday. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.